Potent Pondering back with another video. Yo, please come in, thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live or I do uploads. Shout out to all of my new subscribers, my returning subscribers. Yeah, I know I had to come and talk about this. So yo, please make sure that you share this video. Please make sure that you support the channel. The Cash App is in the description of the video. So listen, two things I want to talk about today. Cardi B, Offset, and Offset Mama drama, right? And then I also want to talk about Nicki Minaj clicking that unfollow on Ice Spice and JT in the place to be. So listen, what I want to touch on first. Let's go on to Cardi B and let's just, do that real quick. So Storm Monroe, I'm pretty sure that y'all probably seen this clip circulating online or whatever, but it was like, I seen it on Twitter. I seen somebody had retweeted it. So it was a clip where Storm Monroe was saying that he got some tea that Offset Mama put pause on Cardi B, saying something about Offset Mama, his sister, don't like Cardi, don't respect her or anything like that. Now, I kind of got the gist of that because if you look at it look at Offset family, right? Offset family, upstanding, to me, from the outside, upstanding, respectful black family. To me, Cardi B is trash. And I know that with having a mama like that, she would have a problem with somebody who conducts themselves like that. So I always felt like, the family didn't like her. They ain't rock with her like that. And then look, listen, I'm not saying that what Storm Monroe said is true, but to me, it sounds, and it's not just because I don't like Cardi, but it's like, I could believe it. But the flip side of it, if there was a response from the Cardi B crew. Now, Ken Barbie, who is Cardi B's minion, in my opinion, he made a post today online, said that y'all didn't learn from the wine lady, in regards to basically saying somebody is lying, y'all ain't learned from the wine lady that in regards to lawsuits or whatever the case may be. Now, Storm Monroe, I don't know what protects him. Basically, if he says that he got tea or somebody told him, because that these people love to say allegedly, or whatever. But what I will say is we don't know, of course, because we weren't there. And I doubt that Offset would confirm that. Also, he stated that another woman is pregnant right now from Offset as well, and that Cardi was jealous and she got pregnant or whatever. Yo, he said that Offset Mama put the drama to her, put the paws on her, put the paws and the claws on her. So we'll see I can't even say we'll see what materializes and what comes into, fruition from this situation, because ain't nobody gonna come out and report on that. We'll probably be 85 years old before we hear a real story if somebody ever even comes out and say that, because that would embarrass Cardi completely. It would embarrass her. But this is why I've said yesterday in my video, see, I did a video yesterday on a few things, but this was kind of buried in it. But what I said was, I can believe it because Cardi B had that falling out where she went online and was publicly, to me, she was denouncing Offset's mother. Or she was like, don't post my kids. I don't know if it was to the mother or the sister or whatever, but don't post my kids. My family is just enough. Trying to keep them close to the Dominican side of the family and putting the middle finger up to the black side. That's how I personally felt, and you can't make me feel no different. So listen, let me know if you think that's true. Do you think that Cardi B is going to sue Storm Monroe for saying that? I mean, he said that it was tea. He got some tea. He didn't say it was real or not. He said he got some tea. So we'll see what happens, but let me know, do you think that that's real? Do you think that it has any validity to it that Cardi B got pounded out by Offset Mama? That's crazy. Anyway, let's move on. The next thing I want to talk about, so we all know within the past few weeks, months, especially with me. Now, it was so crazy. Armand Wiggins, he did a video the same day I did a video. I think it was 11 months or even a year ago. I did a video saying that I felt as though the energy was off with Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. There was a few things that happened where I felt as though that everything over there, and was this right after Barbie World came out? It might have been right after that, and then maybe the tour with Doja Cat was announced. I can't remember, but it was a few contributing factors that made me feel as though that everything is everything. After Winter, that Lauryn Hill shit, I felt like everything wasn't everything. So I did a video on that. He did a video probably a few moments after talking about the fallout. So I personally feel as though that's been, with Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj, that situation has been bubbling for a while. Right? I noticed it because you know what? When Barbie World came out and it was breaking, you got to remember Barbie World did good, on the charts. It was on the Billboard charts for over 20 weeks. It did well. And I noticed that when the song was making certain peaks and achievements on radio and stuff like that, Nicki and Ice Spice, well, I think Ice Spice posted one time and tagged Nicki. Nicki did not acknowledge it. And then Nicki started posting her own stats. Like it wasn't anything like, closely related or anything tagging Ice Spice. I said, oh, something is wrong. Something wrong with the gal them. There's something wrong. Something wrong. So then listen. Then when the VMAs came out, and then, the build up to that, I seen how Ice Spice had went on tour with Doja Cat. Now, don't you notice? Ice Spice came out with her album. Where's the female rap? Where's Doja Cat on her album? You know what I'm saying? Where's it at? Nicki Minaj was the one who gave her, like, before Taylor Swift and all of that. Get your facts right. Before anything, Nicki Minaj was the one who did the remix to Princess Diana. Diana gave her a look, put her #4 on the Billboard charts, gave her a look. Nicki Minaj did Barbie World. I don't care if a Riot produced it and all of that. And listen, this is coming from a person. Y'all know that I listened to Ice Spice's last CD. I liked it. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? It didn't do well commercially. It didn't perform well, but I liked the songs on it. So what I'm trying to say is like, I can be objective about this and say what I see as truth and also say that I still like her as an artist, because don't be mad because, listen, we'll get into the JT, but I don't feel her as an artist. I don't feel her lyrics or whatever. I like her persona and the persona. I like her. I like her like that, but I don't really care for her. But anyway, Ice Spice, it was announced that she was going on tour with Doja Cat. Doja Cat did nothing in regards to the uplifting and the pushing of her brand. I personally feel like the fallout started to happen when she announced, when she accepted going on tour with Doja Cat. Come on, think about it, y'all. Let's think about it in the now. And I know people try to start this narrative that, oh, Nicki. Listen, I don't care how you feel. Listen, I don't care how you feel. I don't, because I'm still going to listen to Ice Spice too, but I'm also going to tell the truth of how I really feel. When that was announced that she was going on tour, I personally feel as though that before she accepted that, and you might disagree, I understand business is business, but what would you have rather been on? Doja Cat wasn't sold out. Her tour wasn't sold out. What tour would you have rather been on if you was Ice Spice? I would have rather went on tour with Nicki, whether this first and second leg, or I would have rather been on the first tour, the first leg sold out. Ice Spice probably could have toured with Nicki all around the world. And listen, let's be honest. Doja Cat went on tour like in September or October. That tour was up in November. She could have waited for Nicki and went on tour. But see, these people so thirsty, they want to get on the next thing, smoking or whatever. Doja Cat did not, to me personally, Doja Cat didn't yield her the results that she really needed because her base is not going to support. I mean, Doja Cat fans are old Nicki fans and, hybrids. Let's keep it a stack. Doja Cat fans are old Nicki fans and hybrids mixed up. That's all of the female rap fans are that. Let's keep it real. Y'all be playing these reindeer games and Christmas is not even on the radar yet. Ain't even on the radar yet. So listen, Ice Spice messed up right there. And I believe that it was something behind the scenes also with the partnership with her, supposed to partner with Nicki. And I guess that fell through. And, she ended up being with G. Roberson, Nicki's old manager. And, that just leaves a foul taste in the person's mind on the business perspective. I don't think that Nicki hates Ice Spice, but on the business front, I just don't think she rocking with her like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not going to make me stop listening to her music, but I'm just trying to tell you what it is. Imagine doing all of these things for a person and you boosting them up, you giving them collaborations, you saying princess and all of that. And you know what? Nicki shouldn't have did that until the paperwork was done. I was the first person who started to say that. Now everybody's saying it. I'm the one who started saying the business has to be done right. And now everybody's saying business. The business got to be done right. Not new to this. Vintage, what do they call it? I'm an established female rap fan, and I don't want to sound cocky by saying that, but I know what it is. Nicki posting these girls, taking them on Instagram Live, showing them love. And, I think a lot of the reason Nicki does that is because she doesn't want to be perceived as the way that people try to make her out to be like, oh, Nicki don't fuck with these rap bitches, this and that, whatever. So she tried to show them like, listen, you can still be a nice person and do all of that, right? You can be all of those things, but keep these girls at an arm's length until the paperwork is signed. I personally feel that Ice Spice, not only did she probably she didn't sign the deal or whatever, but I feel like she messed up by going on tour with Doja Cat because where's your loyalty? I don't care. If you did something for me and Doja Cat asked me to go on tour, but I know that you helped me out the most, before I say yes, I'm gonna say, let me think this over, because you gotta think stuff over, but maybe her management, maybe G. Roberson, the connection, maybe all of that is what connected her to do that tour. And maybe it's not even Ice Spice's fault. But what I'm trying to tell you is that I would at least wave the flag to let you know, like, look, they want me to go on tour with Doja. I really want to tour with you because you helped me out. You did XYZ. And just to add this to the top, because I do like Ice Spice, we have seen her be supportive of Nicki. We have seen her standing up at the VMAs. We have seen her, and most recent in the interviews when she talked about even the exposing of the text messages and she admitted to it, right? We did see that she said she still loves Nicki and Nicki is busy and, she'll always have respect and love for her. I think that may be good enough for Ice Spice, but you also have to realize the stuff that she was saying in that message about Nicki had the right to unfollow her. She had the right to unfollow her. So let bygones be bygones. You never know. Hopefully they might get it back. Damn, I had to rest my arm. I'm literally holding my tripod like this just because I like it to be stable in a certain way. But you never know if they're going to get it back or whatever. You just don't know. I mean, time heals all wounds. And, unfortunately, I just felt like this situation started with the accepting the tour, in my personal opinion, accepting the tour. And then whatever, business deals that didn't go through on the back end, people have a right to listen. Nicki is a businesswoman. She's not just an artist who puts out cutesy songs and rap songs and the baddest rap bitch. And, she's just deeper than that. She has a label. She's trying to conduct business. And who knows if Nicki feels as though that people are trying to sabotage her by not trying to allow them to get signed. Boom, that's that. JT. Y'all already know. It's a lot of JT fans who come in my comments and y'all leave y'all vomit and all of that. I understand. You rep who you rep. You like who you like. I like Ice Spice. I'm not going to stop supporting her. But what I'm going to try to tell you is that the reason why I think my point of view and my opinion is so potent the way that it is because I never really cared for her as an artist and I never cared for her as a person. I did view JT as being a very negative person. The way that she gave up commentary on Nicki. Nicki was doing straight charity work for her. Come on. This girl said that she can't wait for Cardi B to take over to push you out. But Nicki trying to be so nice, worth over $100 million and trying to be so reasonable and trying to bring these girls up and show her that, oh, you know what? Nicki is normal. She's a regular person. But I feel like you try to reach back and show these people like, oh, I can come down to your level. I could do whatever. And these people do have motives. I don't care if you like JT. I'm going to give it up and say how I feel. JT had a motive. JT affiliates with bloggers and shit like that. She tried to make sure that the topics or, the opinion or the narrative is going to be spent in her way. And that shit is only going to help you bust so far. I respect the artists like Nicki who don't give a fuck what the blogs are saying. Nicki don't care what the blogs are saying. You got to move outside of that. And just by the fact that I seen that the way that she was moving and trying to build up relationships with different people, that lets me know that a lot of the stuff that they were saying, like, listen, I don't know Keith or anything like that, but it gives validity. Now, I'm not saying what he did was right in the way that he tried to expose her, but she's saying that she didn't want the support of the Barbs and whatever other business issues happened in the back end. Yeah. So maybe Nicki looked at the situation like, yeah, I'm not rocking with her, right? People are concerned and worried about how does this make Nicki look? People make Nicki look so... Listen, you know how many things we've overcome with the way that they try to make Nicki appear or whatever? I'm not concerned about that. That's people who get caught up in the chitter-chatter. I don't get caught up in the chitter-chatter because I'm going to go towards whatever that thing is that I'm aiming to get. I don't really care about the chitter-chatter, pitter-patter. I don't care about it. Listen, it is what it is. What did I write on my Twitter page? Let me bring up my tweet that I wrote that went up. What did I say? I said, if Nicki made it through the Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion sympathy haters, she will dust off the Ice Spice millions and the Ice Spice and JT millions with ease. Don't let these cronies even penetrate your thought process. Come on. You know how much they wanted to make it seem like Nicki was jealous of Cardi, Nicki was jealous of Megan, and she made it through. Still sold over 200,000, 300,000 copies with Pink Friday 2. Sold out tour. This is just, listen, let me tell you something. This too shall pass. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Literally, they don't. So listen, Potent Pondering, I want to know what y'all feel about this matter when it comes to, and I want to know what you think about the situation with Ice Spice. Come on, the things that she was exposed for saying and admitting to, she was bound to get unfollowed. The thing with JT, whether it's the business end or the chatty behind the scenes, you know, Nicki, people say that she talking riddles, but she's dropped certain things behind the scenes. We're saying that, how would you feel about a person who always, you know, they get around people and they talk about another person? That could be about JT. It could be. I don't know why y'all think y'all know JT, or for a fact where we even know Nicki fully. We don't know any of these people. We only can give an opinion based off of what we're served up, right? But I noticed that a lot of people, they for some reason they feel as though you don't got to serve nobody nothing on a platter. But I understand having a loyalty to a person and feeling like you want to hold a person down, but I also feel like I have the right to my opinion. And I'm going to say how I feel. Listen, I don't want I don't want the worst for JT at all. Excuse me. I want her to be successful. I felt bad for her at the point, like I felt like Nicki snatched JT up during the time when Young Miami was popping. She was over there with Diddy, Revolt, all of that. She was doing her thing, Risha Roulette, all of that, right? JT ain't really have nothing going on, and Nicki coached her, gave her some advice, pushed her along, you know what I'm saying, and told her what to do, get your fan base popping, this online hate don't matter, and JT really started to move like that. But at the end of the day, Nicki don't got to do none of that. She don't. She don't got to do none of that. She already advised her. She already gave her valuable advice that's going to help her and to move on. Y'all seen JT was just on her opening show last night, and it looked like she did a good job. It was people out there to see her, spitting the lyrics, going, you know, doing all of that. So look, you know what I also wanted to speak on too? JT. So when it comes to JT and Ice Spice, JT and Ice Spice both seemingly diss Cardi B. I know Cardi B is sitting back laughing about that. I know she is, right? And you know that her minion, Kim Barbie, he also posted that Nicki Minaj unfollowed them too. Why are you mixed up in the world of Nicki Minaj and wondering who she unfollowed? It's like, you don't even like this woman. Why are you wondering like who she unfollowed or whatever the case may be? That's crazy, because the real talk of it all is that the undertones of it is that he's happy that she unfollowed them because Cardi don't fuck with them, and now Nicki ain't fucking with fucking with them no more. You understand what I'm saying? You got to see the why behind why people do what they do. I'm telling you, it's like 1-2. When you understand the why behind what people do what they do, it's like 1-2. But listen, I want to know how y'all feel about this. Are you upset for Nicki for unfollowing them? I could care less. You should pray that I care more. I could care less. I could care less how it appears. I could care less about their fears. I could care less. And Nicki clearly don't care either, because she posted some photos today on her Instagram with Kenny and her baby. And what I gleaned from the message of when she put the Chun-Li photo in there, where she was on a video set looking like, now I'm the bad guy, call me Chun-Li. Cause you was slipping. Yup, you clumsy. And everything I peep with Ice Spice and JT can't just unsee. Respect bad gal. Listen, get in the comments. Let me know what you feel. Potent Pondering, never pandering, never panhandling. Yes, I am still recovering from the COV. Yes, I am in high spirits. Yes, I do feel good. Yes, I'm still doing my content and all of that. And let me know what you also think about Cardi B. Do you think Offset Mama really pounded her out, took her to Pound Town? You think she took her to Pound Town, or do you think that's just a lie? Do you think Storm Monroe just saying that, trying to get popping, trying to, like, you know, get them views up and get the news up, you know? Let me know. Listen, I'm up out of here. Y'all be blessed. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.